Joining me now on Skype is Andrea Picciotti-Bayer, director of the Conscious Project. Andrea, welcome back. Always so good to see you. We've had the opportunity to see and hear from Judge Amy Coney Barrett in these Senate hearings now for 3 days. What are your impressions so far?
Well, you're right, Tracy. This has been a marathon of 3 days of statements, speeches, and a few questions that have come on. And in thinking about these 3 days, three traits come to mind about Judge Barrett. The first is integrity. And as mentioned earlier, Judge Barrett has stuck to the Ginsburg rule of giving no hints, no forecasts, no predictions on how she would rule in a given set of cases or even cases that are pending before the Supreme Court. The second is with regard to her integrity, she said she's made no promises to the White House, no promises to President Trump with regard to any particular cases, and that her selection was based on her qualifications for her position. The second trait is respectfulness. This has been 3 long, grueling days, and she has constantly shown respectfulness to the members of the Senate Judiciary Committee, paying attention to their questions, answering them as forthrightly as possible. And she's also shown respectfulness to the role of lawmakers, that lawmakers are the ones to advance policy, not judges. And she shows respect for her position as a sitting judge and possibly as a justice on the Supreme Court, showing that she is not going to be advancing policy, but instead interpreting the law and the Constitution. And the third trait that I can say is grace. She has shown incredible grace under extraordinary pressure. She has been eloquent, elegant, intent, and elaborating on very difficult issues of the law and making them accessible for lay people to be able to understand and appreciate and celebrate how wonderful our Constitution and federal laws are.
Well, as Eric reported, there have been also a lot of questioning surrounding the Affordable Care Act, and there's also been a lot of questions on Roe versus Wade. What's your takeaway overall on Judge Barrett's responses, and what do they indicate about her independence as a jurist?
Well, again, she kind of anchored herself during these hearings on a general principle of not giving predictions on how she would rule on cases that are likely to become before the court that she sits upon, the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals, or the court that she may go to, which is the Supreme Court. That shows her impartiality. She is giving any sides to a party the benefit of being able to make their arguments, present their case. And that's a very important consideration. Even if she has personal preferences on a given set of issues, she knows that as a judge, she offers fairness to the parties before her, and she has to have an open mind in assessing any of these cases.
Yeah, she also talked a lot about how she views the role of a Supreme Court justice. What are some of the things that really stand out to you? I know you mentioned a few of them.
Yes, I really do appreciate the fact that there's going to be somebody who was on the inside during her early legal career as a law clerk to Justice Antonin Scalia. That's a very important step that's going to help her to be able to hit the ground running, because assuming she is confirmed, which it looks in all likely she will be, she's going to be starting already with a term in progress and needs to be able to kind of get her chambers in order, move her family, and be able to decide these important cases, because all of America is counting on the judiciary functioning. And so I think that as far as that is concerned, her ability to faithfully execute her position, if she is confirmed, looks 100% guaranteed.
Well, Andrea, thank you so much. We always enjoy having you on and your analysis. Andrea Picciotti-Bayer, director of the Conscious Project. Thank you again.
Thanks, Tracy.